Jeremy!
What's up?
We're back in the house.
We are. It's been 3 weeks, I think.
And why were you on vacation?
You can call it that.
Do you feel like it's been a vacation? I mean, honestly.
I feel like usually when you take a vacation, you come back rested, and I feel like I look rested. I don't think I have any.
Yeah, you look good.
Yeah, I've been trying to take a little snooze while I can. But no, the baby came. I'm sure you guys saw. Presley Madison Martini has entered the world.
Well, and this is the first time I've seen you, so congratulations.
Thank you.
All of my horror stories about your sleep and everything, were they off days?
They're pretty accurate. It's
I tried to tell you, but you can't until you go through it. You don't know.
No.
You just don't know.
I mean, it's one of those things where it's just like you're pissed off because you're tired, but you're like, God, you're so damn cute. How can I even be mad right now? You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's this weird battle I'm trying to play with right now.
Yeah, it's like we were talking about it a minute ago. It's like you can explain it all you want, but until you hold that baby in your arms, it's like the moment you realize that your life's not about your own anymore.
At all.
100% about them, and there's no way to describe that to anybody who hasn't gone through it.
Yeah, totally. I mean, it's just a weird, crazy feeling because it was like obviously right when she came into the world, it was the feeling of, oh man, I'm a dad now. Like it hit me.
Yeah.
Then it went away. Then it almost felt like I was like almost like you had someone staying at your house. You're like, so when are you going away? You know, type thing. And then you realize you're not ever gonna, like, if you're lucky, it's 18.
Yeah.
So now
that's probably not the case.
No.
So the first time you left the hospital.
Yep.
And you put her in the car.
Yep.
Were you like, was that like the weirdest drive ever?
It was and it wasn't. We were just so like wanting to get out of the hospital and wanting to get home. It was more so I'm just like, I just want to get out of here. Well, they also tricked me because they said they were like, oh, Dad, you can go pick the car up. Like, well, she'll be out in 5 minutes. And I'm like, yeah, like stoked, like excited. They're like, yeah, the security will let you in the door. So I pull around and the security's like, no, I'm not letting you in. And I was like, okay. And so I'm calling Madison. She's not answering. I'm like, what's going on? Then I was like freaky moment. Like, you know, you can see the movies like when they never come out of the hospital and they're like, oh, they never were in here. I was like, that's that feeling. I'm like, what the hell is going on?
And then Ashton Kutcher came out.
Yeah, you got punked. It's not even yours. No, I'm just kidding. No, but I was out there for 30.
This is a big set.
I know.
We played it for 9 months.
I was out there for 30 minutes and I'm like, what is going on? 30 minutes. Yeah. And so that's why when we got in the car, I was like, we're going. And so we got home and then we got all excited and then all hit us and it was really cool.
Well, again, congratulations.
Thank you.
Awesome. And yeah, we've got
we have a Martini.
There's so many things today. We had to talk about that.
Yep.
I mean, it's obviously the Kraken. The Kraken are in the playoffs, hence I don't normally wear this, but
I thought we were talking about how good the Mariners are doing. Just kidding.
I don't want to talk about that because I'm really upset about their offseason pickups.
I
think collectively those guys, there's like 5 guys that collectively have like 2 hits.
They're just breaking my heart constantly right now.
La Stella? I mean, who was the?
No, we're not going to get it.
Hummel?
Let's keep it positive right now. So
anyway,
the Kraken.
So, do you watch the Kraken much?
No, not really.
No. So 2 years, right? And they've been here for 2 years. I would tell you I've been to maybe 7 games, and I could probably count on one hand the number of games I've missed.
Okay.
I watch them every game.
So you're a fan.
I'm a crackhead.
Well, wow. Okay. We have a lot of those in Seattle.
With a K, not like that. Come on. With a K, whatever.
Is that what they call it? Is that what you guys call it?
I think some of them do. I don't know. I don't call it that, but I don't even know why I said it.
I can come up with so many jokes right now, and I'm just not.
I know.
Speaking of jokes, though, we're gonna do some dad jokes later.
We are gonna do some jokes. It's also for some people a holiday today.
It is,
especially in Washington, one of the legal states, one of the first legal states. Today is 420. We're just gonna be honest. We're filming a day early.
Yeah, we had to. Sorry.
Thursday,
yeah,
this will be filming Friday, but today is 420.
Yeah.
Also, the Kraken play today, which will also make more sense
while you're wearing it.
Yes, correct.
So people are not like, why are they doing this on Friday?
That's weird.
No, kind of had to. We have an
so for those of you that are into that, happy 420 to you.
Yeah, happy day to you.
It's diversity here. We like to include all holidays and everything. So let's get to the Martini.
Okay, let's do it. What do you got? It's your turn.
So this is my Martini, and again, I was looking for a recipe, but as we've discussed previously, I don't really like recipes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So I made this
We'll
one
see
up.
how good it tastes.
I went to Wine World or Wines, etc. Is that a store?
Is it what?
Total,
Venmo? Oh, Total Wine.
Total Wine. I don't know what the name is. They have wine, but they actually have a lot of other stuff.
They got way more than
Yeah.
wine. They have really good cigars.
In fact, I think maybe a better selection than Bevmo.
really,
I think so.
I feel like Bevmo. They're good for their kegs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get
could see
their
that.
kegs there, but
So I was looking for something, and I just thought I'd make this up.
okay. What
So it is, and it's also kind of a nod to our local Gig Harbor distillery heritage.
Nice. I love Heritage.
So we're going with the sweet ghost pepper bacon teeny.
Okay.
How's that sound?
Sounds gross,
And
but we'll see.
And we have it garnished with tipsy jalapeno onions and jalapeno and garlic stuffed olives.
I feel like we almost need water. Like it's gonna be like, oh
We
my
might,
god, spicy.
We might need something. So here we go.
Oh, you're supposed to pour it in front of the camera.
Oh, sorry about that. But
Well,
these kind of blocked.
there we
We'll
go.
get this one. Oh. All right. So I made this in made up my own recipe.
Okay. Oh,
Which
okay.
is a surprise.
Yeah.
So we tried 3 parts sweet ghost pepper to 1 part bacon.
Okay.
And let's see how we did.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Smells good. Very tastes like barbecue in my mouth.
It's what's weird is it tastes sweet.
Yeah.
And like those sweet. Oh, you know what it tastes like? It tastes like those sweet Maui onion potato chips.
From
You know what I'm talking about? It's a purple bag with like a girl on the.
Pretty sure
on the
Tims
front.
makes those too.
Tims barbecue chips also taste very similar to
That's
that.
what it tastes like.
So like
Mixed with
overall, how do you
jalapeno.
feel like the taste is?
I feel like my taste buds don't know.
They don't know what to do.
They're kind of just going all over the place right now.
It goes down sweet, and then
It's
your throat
spicy.
starts to burn.
Yeah, yeah.
Hence the ghost pepper, with that hint of bacon. But it's
one of those things where it's like I don't like it, but I do like it. Like I
It's
don't know
weird.
how to describe what I'm feeling right now.
you kind of want to put it down, but then I
you're
feel
like,
like you're going to want to grab it
Yeah,
again.
it's kind of like the potato chips, like the Tims potato
It's
chips,
true.
where like your mouth is on fire and it's
Mhm.
burning, but for some reason you still want to keep eating them, and I don't know why.
So just so we get the full effect, let's try the garnish,
Okay,
just so we can.
I don't like the onions though. I'm
You don't like
gonna just do.
I'm gonna go with both of them at the same time.
Okay, I'm gonna go with that one. Oh, that was really good.
That's like an explosion of flavor.
That's really good.
When you mix the onion in,
Just like it hits differently.
oh, I think so. Yeah.
Your face says it all right there.
The onions are spicy. I'm not gonna lie about that. Okay, so we have to give it a rating just so people understand kind of where we're at.
I'm really mixed on this rating.
It is a tough one to rate.
What do you think?
I made it, so you have to go first.
Damn it.
Our highest rating of all time, I think, is an 8.
I think it was an 8.
8.5, something like that.
Yeah, so one of the 8s. I would say
And our lowest rating of all time, I believe, is a 5.
it's definitely not a 5. I would say like a 6, 6.5.
I'm gonna go with you on that.
You feel like that?
I think it's 6.5. It's not the worst we've had.
No, definitely not the worst.
Nothing is ever gonna be worse than that lemon one.
Oh my god, that
With
was
the
awful.
bitters.
That was like
Again, don't ever do that.
yeah, don't. I would
So
say
it's not
6,
that.
6.5. I think it's a solid because it's good, but it's the same thing. Like I said, I can't put it down for some reason. Like I still want to keep sipping.
I know. It is weird because it's an interesting flavor, but it is. I think you hit the nail on the head when you eat those Tims jalapeno chips, and your mouth is literally on fire. And you're like, I can't eat another one of these.
But for
and
some
then
reason,
you
you
somehow put your hand in there and you eat more.
Yeah, and then you have all the stuff on your fingers you got to get
Yeah.
off too.
No, I think you hit the nail on the head there. What was that?
You got to get the extras off.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. So
Ah.
a 6.5 this week for the ghost pepper bacon teeny.
The
Let's-
bacon
let's
teeny.
made that up.
The Tim Teeny.
The chip teeny.
The chip teeny. There we
The
go.
barbecue chip teeny.
All right. We already had the Todd teeny, so we can't do that again.
No, so if you like a little bit of sweet, a little bit of spice,
This is the way to go.
Mix it all up and pour yourself something nice.
Ooh, I was gonna say that too.
That's
I was gonna say make you feel nice. That's pretty good.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well,
okay.
That was good. That was good.
Let's talk about real estate for a minute. So it's been 3 weeks since we've talked about real estate, and in that time frame, I feel like we've been on a little bit of a roller coaster. I think 3 weeks ago rates were coming down. People were really feeling like, here we go.
Yep.
Since then, rates have actually gone back up a little bit.
Yep.
And I continue to see people posting that they're waiting for this price correction.
Yep.
And I know that you've had some listings recently, so give us a little bit of news on kind of what's going on with your listings.
Yeah, I think this one we had. Well, we have two. So we have one that was listed at $650, another one listed at $1.5. So two totally different buyers. The one at $650, day one, 27 tours, 36 booked within 2 days.
27
tours
in one day?
In one day.
How long did you give them, hey, you get 10 minutes, you're out?
That's basically what it was. It was insane. And we ended up with nine tours. So on day two, well, basically day one, because we listed on Thursday morning, Friday afternoon went pending. We had 9 offers. We went, I can't give you specifics, but I will say way over asking. They put a lot of money down in case of low appraisal, which it's not. Waived financing, waived inspection, basically waived everything. Now, what I can say is, so $650 is pretty much the median price around here. I would say that's kind of where we're at. The lesson that I learned from this is there are still a lot of buyers out there, and the buyers that actually did well on their offers, because we were going to get 12 more.
You're going to get 12 more offers.
Additional on top of it.
So you would have had in less than 48 hours 21 offers.
Yes.
21 offers.
But they didn't submit because they weren't ready. So what I'll say is those buyers, because I talked to the agents, they had everything already ready to go before they went out there and shopped. So they had everything pre-approved, underwritten. They had all their stuff into their lenders. They had everything solid, and that's why they were able to make a sound, secure, and a good offer to even be in the running. So for you that are on the sidelines, I would say if you're waiting for that moment and you're just going to go get it right then and there, you're going to miss the boat. So I would highly
call me. Let's get pre-approved.
There you go. We'll put the number on the bottom, like a little teleprompter.
But okay, so let me ask you a question. And I think people would be interested in hearing this.
Yeah.
You're looking at 9 offers.
Yep.
That you have in writing.
Yep.
And when you're sifting through those, what are you looking at? What are the things that stand out to you? I mean, is it always just about, hey, whatever the highest price is?
Nope.
Is it sometimes about the whole package? Tell me what you're looking at.
It's the whole package, and obviously for the seller, it's going to be what's for them. So for her, she really wanted a little bit of a rent back or some little wiggle room. So they gave her that 2 weeks. But there actually was 2 offers that were higher than ours.
Really?
So I'd say the same thing to the seller every single time. Price is not always the best offer because they could have gave us $1 million, but that doesn't mean anything, right? You need to have some backing with it. So we had a lot of offers that were over asking, but they didn't have any funds to cover it if there was a low appraisal. They weren't fully vetted with their loan. They didn't have additional funds in case something were to happen. So there wasn't a lot of security. So she was looking for the security. And that's what a lot of my sellers look for is they want to make sure that the loan's actually going to be able to close. Yeah. So the lender being able to call and verify, hey, we're good to go, verified all these documents, so this buyer's solid, which you do that.
Oh, of course.
And so that's awesome. And that's what we look at is those, and obviously terms and everything like that go along with it. But the biggest one is how high you can go realistically, and what do you have to back what you're providing.
So, okay. And then did the other one sell too?
So the other one, not yet. I mean, that's a totally different one. But
totally different market.
We've had already, so we went on last Wednesday.
Okay.
Our open house we had 13 groups in 2 hours, all from 4 to 8 people. So at one point we had 30 people in there. It was packed, and which is cool. With this one, it's totally different buyer. These buyers are like, hey, kind of more relaxed. They're selling their home so they can get the cash out. So it's totally a totally different buyer. But for that one, we've already had about 22 tours total. So again, that's another huge different of a bracket, and they're still out there looking.
Well, I think, it's been, most people would say once you hit $1 million plus, totally different market. Marketing times are slower. I know for a fact of a few properties that are in the even high 2 million range. That have sold within a few days. Recently. So there's no rhyme or reason. I mean, I think we're still, like what you said, you go 650 or less. it's like just put it up and it's going to sell.
Yep.
And
I
if
mean,
you
obviously,
go,
you got to price it
look,
right
of course,
and do all that. I mean, I think the days of just throwing something on the market isn't that. And I think a lot of agents that when you see that homes are not selling, when people are saying that, it's you're not doing the due diligence of actually pricing it correctly. You're throwing it on the market and you're not trying to capture the buyers so that way there is a bidding war and the price can go up.
Well, and in this area, we have such a scarcity of houses.
Yep.
And we have such low inventory that, again, I mean, we continue to say this, but I don't think we can say it enough. If you want to buy a house, get ready and be prepared. And if you're waiting for prices to drop 25%, it's not going to happen here.
No.
Maybe in Des Moines, Iowa, or somewhere like that. So when you're seeing some of this national news and you're watching the news that's trying to basically just get you to watch what the information they're giving you, it's just simply not true.
When I read an interesting fact, and it's too long to go over, so I'll just state it, and then maybe next episode we can go over it. But they said people who bought in 2020, 2021, and partially in 2022, like small partial, because that's when interest rates went up, unknowingly became landlords. And I was like, what does that mean? And it's because they have such a low interest rate that they don't want to sell their house. So what they're doing, and that's a lot of my clients doing right now, is they're renting their house out, and now they're going to buy. So all you people are saying, that the markets can open up more. It's not. Like, I mean, no. It's everyone who bought in those lows, and look how high of a demand it was then.
Yeah,
they're holding on to that. So I think that'd be a good one to kind of pull up some more stats and go over next episode.
Yeah, and I think overall that the interest rates are, they're still projected, third or fourth quarter to start easing. And when we say easing, again, we're not going back to 3%. But hopefully easing maybe in the upper fives, and that's not a bad place to be historically. But the people are getting out and buying. The problem is there's just not a lot of houses. So you've just got to be ready, be prepared, and be prepared that you may have some competition out there.
Yeah, I mean, kind of going back to the sports is like what I say to my buyers: you can't go out in the field and you haven't been training or exercising or warming up in the beginning. You got to get all that ahead. You got to go do your warm-ups before you go on there. So if you think that you can just go find that house and then go get everything done, you're not going to do well, and it's going to be very stressful for you. So really getting that backing first before you go and do that.
Well, I mean, think about how many people are like, oh, I went out an open house. I wasn't even thinking of buying a house. Then they all of a sudden find the house they love.
Yeah.
They're not prepared.
Yep.
And then while they're getting prepared, the house sells.
Exactly.
And that's kind of what's happening around here, right?
Yep, it is. Well, let's go into some happy stuff now, right?
What's happy?
Some dad jokes.
Dad jokes. Okay, before the dad jokes, I've got one for you.
Is it a dad joke or what is it?
It's just a joke.
Okay.
I mean, it could kind of be a dad joke.
Okay.
So, did you hear about the new zoo in Puyallup?
No.
You can't laugh. That's the whole deal. No. So here's the deal. We're making rules on these dad jokes. So you're not allowed to laugh.
Okay.
And if you laugh.
So this is a dad joke then?
Well, I'm going to include it in the dad jokes.
Okay.
But if you laugh, you can't laugh. You have to take a drink.
Okay, we might as well top these off because I'm going to laugh.
Well, I mean, you can try not to. I think the thing is that these are supposed to not be that funny.
Okay.
But they're
somehow they are.
So, did you hear about the new zoo?
No.
In Puyallup?
No.
They only have one animal. It's a dog. It's a Shih Tzu.
That's fucking bad. What? Oh my god, okay.
Hey, it worked, huh?
That was a good one.
Thanks.
All right. So now my turn.
It's your turn.
I already said the one I really liked, so I can't do that one.
Okay.
After an unsuccessful harvest, why did the farmer decide to try a career in music?
I don't know.
Because he had a ton of sick beats.
Okay. It's good.
I can laugh at my own joke.
Yeah. No,
okay. Cool. You get your turn.
Okay. Why did the tomato turn red?
Why?
Because it saw the salad dressing.
That was okay.
Okay.
That was a good one. Okay. Shoot, where did it go? It said, I only seem to get sick on weekdays. I must have a weakened immune system. Man, that was all right.
Yeah, I don't think you. I think you could do better than that one.
I still like the one I'm going to say anyways.
I used to play piano by ear. Now I play it by hand.
I don't get that one. That's like.
Well, why would you play your piano by your ears?
Oh, true. Okay, I get that. That is definitely a dad joke. Okay.
Oh, man.
What does a baby computer call its father?
What?
Data. I don't know why that one just gets me.
Oh God. All right. Let me find one more.
This is the last one.
One more. Okay. Why don't skeletons fight each other?
Why?
They don't have the guts.
That's a good one.
Thanks. I picked that one from right here.
You drew? Oh, you did?
Yeah. Okay,
Why?
you got one more.
I don't think I could top that one.
No, but let me hear it.
Okay. Where do pirates get their hooks?
Where?
Secondhand stores.
That's a good one. That's a good. I like that one. Hey, let me hear. That's good. That's a good one.
Well,
Oh God.
I think we just ended on that.
Well, this is for getting back to Martini time.
Good way
It was a good episode. So we're gonna say go Kraken.
Yep.
And
we'll do some more dad jokes next time. So.
And cheers.
Cheers.